guys. Uh, I race every single day, but there are some days that I get up in the morning and I just can't. Went to my mate's birthday party yesterday, birthday gave, and we got home very late, and there was no way I was going to wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning. So I thought, no, I'm not racing today. So instead, thought I got to get races in. So I thought I'd do it through this. F1 Manager is awesome. I love this program. It's fully endorsed by F1, and yeah, an update from my previous video that I did on this, which was just a review, is we're currently in championship. Really need noise. And yeah, so with the championship, you have 5 races to qualify, and you have to be in the top 50% of that round. And if you don't, there's 3 qualifying rounds. And I qualified in the second round to get to the next round, which is 10 races. And I haven't had any yet. I've got 11 hours to score at least 175 so far. I've got to get above the promotion zone. And I'm way down the bottom. I haven't raced yet. So just thought I'd do a couple of races as a video, because I post videos every day. Why not? And our first race is going to be Catalonia. And another thing is I've gone to a bigger championship. So there's the 3 tiers that I showed in that video. I've gone to the middle tier, which was $1 million buy-in, and then 100,000 per race, where my other championships have been 100,000 buy-in and only 10,000 per race. So I thought I'd step it up. And what I've found is it's really, really hard. The computer, racing against the computer, that competition has stepped up a lot. And also the competition has stepped up a lot. So my pit strategies have changed, where it used to be 3 laps of soft, 3 laps of soft, and then 2 laps of soft, and go hard in the last 2 laps. Now we've got to sort of mix it up. It's an addictive game. Spec the car up pretty well, but as you can see, the competition's now far, far ahead. I'm not winning every race, that's for sure. I'm still going to go... we're going to do hard and hard. But it's not about beating the other guy this time. It's about scoring as many race points as possible. We'll go hard on the first one. Beating as many people, as many points as possible. And in the 10 races, what you've accrued through the 10 races is determines whether you make it to the next round. I like to go hard on the first lap. Quite often the field bunches up, like up here. And quite often make up a spot or 2, like there. And once it settles in, it says 5 to 7 laps on this. I'll do 5 laps. No, don't want to drive faster. We'll see how we go. So it's used 22% on the first lap, going hard. Thanks to everyone who subscribed lately. Really appreciate it. Nearly at 700. It's ticking away. So the leader I can see is up at P5 and P7, but that's all cool. He's on softs. He's going to have to pit early. That's into lap 3. Looks like no one's pitted yet. That looks, I reckon he'll pit at the end of this lap. Yeah. Tyres are going to last longer, so It's all about having the most amount of fuel and as much grip as possible in the last lap and a half. They will just let the laps run out for the moment. And this is what I like about this game. It hasn't got that, what do you call it, holding intensity. You don't have to hold the steering wheel the whole time. You can just kick back and relax. Let these guys do the work for you, and you can do a Flavio Briatore and just kick back and just chill. That's 4 laps. We got 44%. We can ramp it up a bit. Got enough for one more lap. And halfway through the next lap, we can start to put the pedal to the metal. It says not to stack. I don't mind stacking. If you have the cars far enough apart, it's only about 1 or 2 seconds, but you make that up on the last lap by going hard. Time to pit, boys. Go soft. Soft. I never used to use this strategy. Go hard now. But the harder you go, the more risks they take. This track, not so much, but there's quite a few tracks where the risks will actually have them run off track. 1, 2, 3 seconds we lost. But we're on the softs, we've got plenty of fuel. Lando's got 5.3 laps, and we only have to do 3. I don't think we're going to score that many points today. But having a look at the top guys in this round, they've scored 400 points, which is an average of 40 points per race, which is really, it's incredible. So after 1 lap is used 68%, which means we can go hard for the whole remaining 2 laps. He's still got 3.4 left. Grosjean's slowly catching up. And this guy's as fast as he was earlier. We're right behind him now. Oh, back Lando. Up. Now we're up to lap 8. Gonna get P9 there. 2 more cars you'll get. Come on, knackers. Another one. P7. Be 2 at the hairpin, hopefully. Nope. So the computer themselves have really ramped up. 10% tyres. P6 maybe? So you used to be able to drag them off at the start-finish line. The 7th and 11th, we got 18 and 14 points. Not too bad. 32 points for the race. So that's 1 race down. And I've got to do 10 within that 11 hours. So we'll do a couple of races now. Why not? And it doesn't matter that you've lost against this guy. The stakes aren't as high as they would be in the normal dual races. You scroll down to see where you are. 32 points. We're after 1 race up to 77. And you can actually click on your name and see how many points you got for each round. Qualifying. There's 5 races. There's only 1 race where I got 42 points, but that 4th one I only got 19. That really hurt. I just scraped into this round. Right, let's have another crack. So the next track will be in Melbourne. Home track advantage, hopefully. Against this guy, wow, 1597. You can see the different colours of those flags under our name. So he's done 3 championships of the higher tier, where this is my first one. That's why they're different colours. The top tier is like a Maroni flag. But just because they're really high points doesn't necessarily mean they're going to have a kick-ass car. He's got 1 fast, but the other car is pretty much in line with mine. I'm going to stick to my strategy this time. Just works here at Melbourne. you can see that no boosts selected. I don't think I've got any left, but yeah, the boosts that you can buy or win. This is what you use the boost for. So each boost has different characteristics. Ah, boys, make a few spots up on lap 1. So this has always been my traditional strategy. Go hard at first, and after this corner, I wind it down. And it's really hard to just pump through the field on the first, especially the first 2 laps. They don't push through each other as well as they do in the last 2 laps. So it's best to conserve. And we'll pit at the end of lap 3. I mean, there is audio for this game, but this AirDroid program I'm using to mirror my phone, you got to pay for having audio on the PC. This, I don't do it. I'm not going to pay for it. But don't really need that audio for this game. Ramp it up a bit. Grosjean, you're going in, buddy. We're going to have a bit of a stack. Oh, he's going off track, you idiot. Go hard, mate. Go hard. But after the first pits is when people they just overtake better. There are points in the track, like that's pretty much flat these days. Cars really slow down. Yes, mate. There's going to be a big stack this time. That's cool. It means in the next pit, they're not going to be as close together. They're just part of the race, just like in real racing, just running down the laps, trying to be there. These other guys, other car is in P6. Go past the pits, made up a few spots there. Lando just kicking back here in last, but that's all good. The back of the pack. Sometimes it's not a good idea to be in the pack. Once they bunch together like glue. There you go. Grosjean's still got 35%. Start pushing soon. Lando, he could definitely start pushing. Come on, knackers. Let me know what you think of this game, guys. I find it addictive. I was chatting about it in one of my Twitch streams the other day, and the boys seemed interested. So I thought, why not? We'll do a video about it. The stacking was really small there. Grosjean's out in 20th, but he's going to just pump out the last 2 laps and see how many spots we make up. So he's got a bit of a gap after 18th, but I think the gap's a little bit too big to really make up too much ground. They're both on go hard mode. Oh, buddy. 16th. Those. 20th. just really hard to score points once you start getting into the higher championships. Come on, boys, let me through. Not a very good result. Mando. How many points we get? 23. That is disgraceful. So as I said earlier, it's not about beating the person you're racing against. Oh, Monaco. I don't like Monaco. Let's just get through it. One pit stop, I reckon. But I have noticed that now that they've leveled up, you actually get a bit more fuel, so you can go hard at different times. And they've got their own Discord channel, F1 Manager Discord channel. There's a lot of people just like to give out their tips, but it's a pretty good forum, actually. Let's go, boys. I reckon this would be better on a tablet than a phone. Oh! One race you want to qualify better than the other guy. We're going to go hards again. And it says to the weather there, sunny, then cloudy, then rain. That's where we need to look out for the weather of how long it's going to take until the rain comes. Then you look at how quickly the rain comes. There it says at the top, sunny, 11 degrees, 0% moisture on track. And yeah, we've got almost 10 laps of fuel. Because there's so many buildings, at least you see their silhouettes when you go through the buildings, but you can actually rotate. You can zoom in too. Roughly about there. Too much. Yeah. That was only 16% used, which is good. Nope. I'm down. Keep running down the laps. Oh, you can calm down as well, buddy. Then we'll go hard for the last 3 laps. Go click on the pit stop. So now that's gone to cloudy. Only a minute 20. In a minute 20, that's when the rain's going to come. We should time well by the time we've finished the 5th lap. That means we should be going to wets instead of softs, unfortunately. And look, Roman's broken his car. Now you can roll around, buddy. You don't have to go straight to the pits when you're broken down. 45 seconds. Some guys are pitting. And they get a bit antsy when the rain's coming, but they've still got to do another lap after this. And it all depends on how quickly the rain comes. Sometimes, like you said, that percentage only slowly goes up. And I've found that the crossover point is about 35%. They can start picking up the pace. In you go, buddy. Bit early. And now that's where we can see, look on that podium just under Simon's name. Now that he's pitted, his Lando has gone onto softs. Now it's raining, you can see the percentage going up. We're going to go on the pits. Wets. Rainy. By the time he gets out of the pits, that'll be at 25. Grosjean's there. He needs repairs, and you'll see with the repair, that little bar goes up. It was only 6.2 seconds. And when I first started playing this game, that was actually a good pit stop time without repairs. But as you build the car up, your pit stop time comes down as well. And that's where we can go hard for lap 6, 7, and 8. Go hard, boys. Now the light rating is down to 42%, 43. Hopefully it stays there. Now it's only 20 seconds until the sun comes out. Push through, mate. Come on. Get into it. 53%. 2 laps to go. Track might be dry. 60. Look how quickly that percentage is going down. So Lando's only got 1 lap after this. 45. This is where you see people, still a lot of people on dry tyres, which means halfway through the last lap. At 23%, 22. So we would have lost a lot of spots if we had a pitted. Get into it, Roman. Roman versus Hamilton. Now there's no water on track. And that was disgraceful. The graphics in this are very good for what it is. But 22 points, another shitty effort. Do one more race. Run a little bit of money out of that. But it's going to be tough cookies getting into the next round, that's for sure. Scroll down to where I am. That way. At the promotion zone, these guys have done more races. They're at 200 points. I'm only at 77. It's going to be uphill from here. Like, see that guy in P70 got 77 points. We're all doing the same tracks. So his first race was 43 and then 34. Where's the next one? Ring. Yeah, I woke up really hungover this morning. Like, there's no way I'm going to race. But I've still got to have a race. So this is the best hangover cure, I reckon. I reckon tomorrow I'm going to get stuck into the radicals or get a proper F3 race in at Silverstone. That was fun yesterday. But carnage at the same time. What I should have done was gone back to the main menu. Now I'm due for a race crate. And you can't earn more than 100% for a race crate. You get about 20 or 30% per race. And you get a lot of bonuses in the race crate. More so than the one you get every 4 hours. But we're here now. No rain. Stick with 5 laps of hard, 3 laps of soft option. Go hard, boys. Everyone's got their own theories in the forums on the Discord of what the best hit strategies would be. I thought I had a really good strategy, and for the lower races, it really was a good strategy. But now that I've stepped it up a bit, it's really hard. I'm winding these guys down a bit. Just let them chill out. Like I said, they don't like to overtake much on the first couple of laps. Disgraceful. But I've always avoided, up until recently, the hard, because they're like 3 seconds a lap slower. That's one strategy I like to do is go up to the next bloke. They don't overtake him anyway. That group that was hounding you, there's a big gap in front. The Grosjean. I can push now. Get up to the group. And we should get the 5 laps hit easy. Using less than the... Again? Another breakdown for Grosjean. Get into it, knackers. We've got 40%. Definitely doing one more lap. Looks like this guy's gone hard. He's first 3 laps, then gone for the hard. Sorry, he's gone on the softs for the first 3 laps. Now he's gone hard. Gonna stretch his race out. Lando's gonna put in another lap, I reckon. Not doing too bad. That way we can go full throttle pretty much from here on in. That's a pretty good stint, 6 laps. Down to 4%. 3, perfectly timed. Still got 4 laps of fuel with only 2 laps to go. Little bit of a stack, but Lando's going to be the hero of the day. So this guy hasn't got the best tyres. I'm just going to scream by him. Rude buddy. And he's got nothing left to fight me with. He's on slower tyres. Like he's still conserving fuel. We've got 1 lap to go. 2 laps of fuel and a lot of tyre. Roman's pumping through as well. With that breakdown, not going to be as far up the field as I want him to be. P9. Best we're going to get P6, but time's running out. Come on, Lando. We're not going to get any of them. Just not scoring points at the moment. Oh. 5 points. Not good. We beat that guy, but we're not racing that guy. We're racing everyone in that list of 100. I don't think we're going to get to the next round. But that's cool. This is my first run in in this one. It's 4 races. There's 6 to go. I'm only 100. Let's go back to the main menu. That race crate down the bottom. You click on that. Get some coin. All that, 73 points for that suspension. Or for the gearbox. 8 for Lando. But he's up to level 8 at the moment. So I need a lot of points to get him to the next level. And at the end you get the rare components. And is there an epic? Nothing really that I can upgrade at the moment. Drivers, not so much. But one bloke racing this guy. See, his wet weather isn't as good. Tyre management is definitely not as good. But better on fuel. Okay, mate. Charles Leclerc's up to level 4, but he's still not good enough. Anyway, that's F1 Manager. I hope you like it. Go and get it. It's free to download on Android and Apple. And if you want me to do more of videos like this, running through the game, I'm more than happy to. Have a great day, guys. Give us a thumbs up if you liked it. Down if you didn't. Make sure you subscribe and come check me out on Twitch. And I'll see you next time. Bye.